看昨天的我们走远了，在命运广场中央等待。那Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep. I say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years, I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe, yeah, I still believe. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
And we're back in third quarter planning.
You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon If you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out, honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, falling for the fear and dancing, disappearing, bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. And since your history of silence won't do you any good, did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth? Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. Just wanna see you.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, how's your morning so far, guys? All okay, right? So, today we'll be going to cover one and two of the important topics in your exams. Okay, so what we're going to cover here is rekod tak lengkap as well as the bab 3 on perakaunan untuk kawalan dalaman. Okay, so first of all, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alwin and I'm from TTC branches of OUG, Sultan, Ampang, Cheras, and also Kepong. So I'll be teaching from Monday to Fridays accordingly to the places here. OUG is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and also Friday. This branches on for physical classes for account. Okay, so now let's see what's gonna cover today. Rekod tak lengkap and also perkawalan untuk kawalan dalaman. So today I will be touching on kaedah perbandingan, particularly for rekod tak lengkap, and for account kawalan dalaman is gonna be belanjawan tunai, which I will be focusing these two parts. Okay, so some tips and ideas for your examination strategy. Okay, here you go. Of course, we will know we have for SPM level, we have our kertas 1, which the duration of the exam is 1 hour 15 minutes, and you have to answer 40 questions. Okay, so 40 questions, that will give you about 1.875 minutes per questions. So roughly to say 1 mark or 1 minute or 2 minutes per question. Okay, so 1 minute for very, very easy or objective questions that that ask you all on the super easy ones, theory, straightforward questions, very less calculations, which sometimes these kind of questions can be done within 10 seconds. Serious, 10 seconds or within 5 seconds for very straightforward, short, objective MCQ questions. Then 2 minutes question, okay, you can do for the long calculation part. Sometimes can be very, complicated ones like perkongsian, okay, and also, well, pelarasans based kind of topics, okay, calculations. So if let's say during the easy questions, you answer them very fast, okay, for within 10 seconds, you actually have another like 50 seconds more. So you can spend 2 minutes and 50 seconds for calculations based questions, okay? Now, that is one of the time management for your MCQ questions. Then we will have also kertas 2. Kertas 2 is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna answer 5 questions worth 100 marks. Okay, so the kertas 1 one is 40 questions, but in your real exam, okay, they will convert into 20 marks. Okay, so 100 marks here for kertas 2, they're actually going to convert to 60 marks later on. Okay, so for kertas 2, I would say is 1.5 minute per marks. You have bahagian A, okay, soalan 1, 10 marks, question A to E, or sometimes A to D, because some question can have 3 marks. Okay, so these 10 marks, then 15 minutes. But actually question 1, very, very easy. So you no need to spend 15 minutes. 5 minutes, you can just finish already the entire questions. Okay, then question 2, question 3, 25 marks each. So that will need you to do within how many minutes? 25 times 30, not 30, 1.5. 37.5 minutes. So, well, let's give yourself 35 minutes to cover, okay, within 30 minutes. Then bahagian B, question 4, 5, 6, any 2. Any 2 question, 20 marks each. that will need you to finish the question within 30 minutes. Okay, so question 2 and question 3 is one of the questions that everybody is scared of. Okay, so this part of the bahagian A, they like to test you on pelarasan, then your perkongsian, pembubaran perkongsian. They could also ask you for kos pengeluaran, which is bab 7 later on that you'll be learning. Kelab de persatuan, akaun kawalan. And did I mention document early on? Document transfer to the buku catatan pertama and then ledger. That part. Okay, question 2 or 3. Now, then you have also kertas 3, which is ongoing now. Folio that you need to pass up before 15 November. So this will give you 20 marks and therefore total up the 100 marks come into picture. So 90 marks will be your A+, 80, A, 70, A-. But we never know. Okay, just keep up to the standard. You need 90 marks for your A+. So folio, you need to do well. So if you really do well for your folio, okay, 18, 19, 20 marks, you can easily get them. Yeah, okay, so this is your SPM format. Just to recap, if some of you might forget already. Okay, and then one more to let you know is accounts is very easy. Why? The questions are sort of repetitive. So what you can do is compilations on different kinds of urus niaga or so-called pelarasans. Okay, and then you have your own way of describing them on how's the question plan, the question style. You write to yourself your own notes. This is your own notes. Compile as many urus niaga or pelarasan. When you have about almost like 40 to 50 kinds of pelarasans, urus niaga, I tell you, you're already on the tip top of the A+ standard there already. Okay, but what is the challenge here? The challenge for accounts is, for me, okay, my opinion is psychological battle. What kind of psychological battle that you will face? Well, long, full of numbers. The questions that come out in your paper seems big. In a way, well, imagine you have penyata penyesuaian bank question. And if for those of you who are not familiar with it, the question would seem to be very big because you have buku TUNAI there and very long buku TUNAI and a very long paper of penyata bank. So when you see something's very big, long, okay, full of numbers, you get scared. That will be the psychological battle. You get scared easily. So there will be ways to overcome this, especially for what Apur PKK, that part. Not enough time and cannot balance. One more, yes, the balance thing. What I want to balance? Imbangan Duga and then PKK. So let me share you some of the tips on how to overcome this. Well, for these two, is through practice. You practice a lot, that it will make you gain something. What do you gain? Muscle memory. If you heard of this muscle memory, you can go and Google up. It means like when you do something over and over, when you hear it or when you see it, your hands move by its own. When I say early on here, okay, if let's say you are a dancer, you know, celebrity dancer, you join a persatuan, some sort of persatuan tari menari in school, right? You keep dancing, so you know the song. And when suddenly the song pops up, your body moves automatically. Have you ever had that kind of feeling? So that's the thing, muscle memory. So if you do the same type of question over and over, similar ones, you know what to do automatically, your hands. Okay? So your hands also will be much more faster. Okay, one thing, another psychological battle is speed. Particularly opening up the T accounts of the ledger. That one really requires speed. Okay? Balancing imbangan duga and PKK, well, what my tips is, do it last. What's the meaning of this? I say do it last. Meaning, when you're answering the questions that involves PKK, you just throw in all the numbers. Okay? Apur, you calculate all the untung bersih and the untung kasars. Then when it comes to PKK, you just put in all the assets, equity per milik, and liabilities. After you put in all the numbers inside there, do not ever go and busybody and calculate the final figure. Yeah, the both side on the debit side and the credit side, I know lah. Everybody can get emotional damage over that side. So please don't emotional damage yourself in the beginning of the first half hour of the test. Never do that. Okay, if there's PKK, after you put all the numbers inside, please leave it blank. The most below figure on the debit side and the credit side. Do not go calculate. Continue do the questions. Okay, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, or 6. Any two. When there's another imbangan duga, just put all the numbers inside there. Don't go and busybody and calculate the final 2 debit or credit figure. Because if let's say your basic is not that really good, and then you try to go and calculate it, very likely that you will not balance. So you finish the entire paper first. Then I really hope that you have another balance, like at least half hour or maybe 20 minutes at least, 20 to 30 minutes extra time. Then you can go and calculate now. Because why? The entire paper you already finished. Stress number 1 has already been settled because on what? Finishing the paper. That's the first thing. You finish already the paper. So you have a peace at mind. The second step is you need to deal with your whether balance or not. That that suspense moment. That is the time you uncover the suspense. If it doesn't balance, well, you check the differences between the two, divide by half, and you see is there any numbers or the differences between any number, anything, item that has the number that looks familiar to you. Go and find it. If both your imbangan duga and PKK, the debit side and the credit side, right, they do balance, then congratulations to you. And please go double check. So because why? Still remember in Form 4, bab 9 on kesilapan, you have learned something on kesilapan tidak ketara, meaning your imbangan duga balances tapi masih ada kesilapan. Okay? I really hope that during the exam time when you balance your imbangan duga or PKK, there is actually no other kesilapan tidak ketara inside. Okay? And then after finish exam, once exam is done, I still have another red light to let you know. No discussing. No discussing. I'm serious. No discussing. After SPM or after the exam in your school, please rush back home and enjoy. Because normally, if I'm not mistaken, okay, generally, for all students in SMKs, right, your account in your final SPM, okay, normally, is towards the last day. And between the paper that you had and the account paper to be, there's a gap of at least 2 to 3 days. Okay, so you got plenty time to study. Okay, then after you finish exam, please do not discuss anymore about PKK figure with your friends. Never, never. Because why? You do not want to have this situation that all of the few of you all balance, all imbang. But one thing, individual A, my imbangan duga or PKK, the figure nilai imbang is 200,000. And then the other fella is 185,000. And you yourself 190,000. So who is correct? Right? That kind of feeling you do not want. You do not want. So after finish exam, rush back or fly back home and hear nothing. Okay? That's some of the tips I need you guys to you can take and have a look with it, see whether it's applicable for you. All right? So let's go for record tak lengkap. Okay, record tak lengkap particularly I would like to cover on kaedah perbandingan. Okay, so what is kaedah perbandingan? Banding lah. What you banding? Modal awal and modal akhir. Okay, take note. Some of you already covered in school. I'm sure by this month you all have been covering already, huh? Or some of you might have been going into perkongsian already, or even maybe bab 5 or syarikat berhad. So record tak lengkap here, basically, they are looking back on your asset equals to liability plus equity pemilik. So particularly in this chapter, they wanted to find equity pemilik. So they will take asset minus liability. Okay. They want to find particularly is modal. So if let's say modal awal, then asset awal minus liability awal, which is on the first day of every year. Okay. And then also modal akhir, which is asset akhir minus liability akhir. And then after that, they will ask you to do for equity pemilik. Equity pemilik has its own formula as well. We also have modal awal, okay, then modal tambahan, then plus untung bersih or rugi bersih minus ambilan, then you get modal akhir. And normally question will ask you to find the value of untung bersih or rugi bersih. And therefore what you're going to do is just like rearrange the equation. Okay. So modal akhir plus ambilan minus modal tambahan and minus modal awal, you will get this untung bersih or rugi bersih. Okay. So this is kaedah perbandingan. Alright. Now, when you do these questions on kaedah perbandingan, question normally will ask you to do modal awal, modal akhir, and then the finding for untung bersih or rugi bersih, and then lastly coming up with a PKK. So these few must be done. Modal awal you must do, modal akhir you must do. If you never do one of these, especially modal awal, you will not be able to solve the mystery. Because record tak lengkap, this chapter is a puzzle. You need to solve the pieces of mystery one by one, then only you can combine them up into a very beautiful puzzle solved. Okay, so this is record tak lengkap. Now, when we finding the penyata menghitung modal awal for the 1st January of the year, normally the first day of the year lah. Okay, they'll give you the entire year, but you want to find the first day of the year. You want to find the modal awal. You do asset awal minus the liability awal. Normally, this part here will not have any pelarasan. Okay, but there will be once or twice in a blue moon, susut nilai terkumpul has to be calculated. Question will sound like this. They'll say they have a perabot on 1st January. They give you maklumat tambahan. They say perabot dibeli pada bila. And then down there, they will say the susut nilai, the policy is how many percent. That's the part you need to do something. And then they also tell you when they started the business. So if let's say they started business in 2023 and then the perabot is bought in 2023, but this year is 2024 already, you wanted to find modal awal, please remember to do susut nilai terkumpul. This one is one of the only pelarasan they have there. Then after that, you need to do modal akhir. Modal akhir, of course, will have pelarasan, guys. Okay, so pelarasan on susut nilai, peruntukan hutang lagu, okay, hutang lapuk, something all the hasil and belanja punya, pengiktirafan, belum bayar, belum terima, prabayar, belum terperoleh, okay, and then other things, something terkurang atau terlebih nilai, that kind, okay. Then in between the maklumat tambahan, they will tell you something to do with ambilan, okay, ambilan and then modal tambahan. Ambilan and modal tambahan, okay, ambilan can be barang niaga atau money. Modal tambahan either money put in or aset bukan semasa they bring in. Okay, modal tambahan will have the word membawa masuk. Modal tambahan also can have the word wang peribadi. Ambilan, ambil or keluarkan something untuk something peribadi or something about nia, something nia, meaning tauke punya something, tauke punya isteri, wife, son, neighbor, friend, his own or her own house rental or house kada bayaran. Okay, two ways of telling you about ambilan and modal tambahan. Number one, they just tell you only. They only tell you, okay, got this. So what is your plan? You just say, oh, okay. You just pick that small puzzle, later on throw into this penyata. Now let me tell you, this penyata you don't need to memorize. You already know it. There you go. This one, you just go terbalik only. Alright, you know this. Because this is the formula of the equity per milik in your PKK that you normally write though. Okay, you just go and terbalik. Number two, they tell you, okay, so you, okay, plus they will say belum rekod di mana-mana buku. So, one, you have to take in for the ambilan or modal tambahan. Secondly, you need to do plus or minus to the other one. Like, aset bukan semasa, they forgot to record. And then normally on 31st December, there will be a question mark. There's some question mark. Then you have to add or minus. And that's the one. TUNAI bank, they never minus it, so you need to minus or plus. That's the thing to do lah. Okay, then after that, optional, they may also ask you, which is very seldom I saw, they ask you to do what? Do PKK. Just throw in lah, 31st December. So all the items on the 31st December that they give you is all PKK items. You just throw in only. And remember to find modal kerja. Okay, and then do not go and kepoci and go and find these figures. Leave it last after you finish the entire paper. Okay? Okay, any questions, guys? Or anything you want to ask? Any doubts? Okay, so if nothing, then let's move on, yeah? Okay. So let's go. Final. Okay, let's do Puan Saira. Okay, simpanan tetap over here. Okay, let's what page ah? Page 17, page 17, page 17. Simpanan tetap over here, please change to 5,000 ah. 5,000. Okay, so this is a question here. Now let's see how many marks. We have 11 plus 6, 17, 17 plus 5, 22, 22 plus 3, then there you go, 25 marks. So this is one kind of question also. Rekod tak lengkap for just kaedah perbandingan. How to know whether it's kaedah perbandingan or kaedah analysis? Kaedah perbandingan only got like this. If it is kaedah analysis, let me show you. Kaedah analysis got penerimaan pembayaran, which is sort of your buku tunai. Okay, kaedah perbandingan, very straightforward, nothing much. Only this. Okay, because I want to bandingkan the first day and then the last day. And remember, this last day here, okay, baki akhir is the PKK items. Semua, all these things over here. It's all PKK items. Okay, so I give you about like 10 minutes. So I see you around 10 to 15 minutes, 10:55 a.m. Okay, you do your scribble, do whatever, like you want to plus lah, underline lah, this and then plus here and then plus there, something like that kind of thingy. Okay, you do on your own first. Then later on, as we discuss, you check whether your understanding is correct or not. Okay. Yeah. Do a piece of paper. Okay, you have, right? Okay, please prepare. Okay. Can. Yes, bro. Oh, exam in July, Yeah, most schools in July or June. Yeah, so you guys first exam or second exam? Oh, first for you. Oh, okay. So see you in a bit, right? Okay, hello everybody. How are you doing? Okay, so far, Ma. There we are. Okay, now let's do. Okay, so let's prepare. So they asked us to find mengira the modal on 30 June. So we are 1 July to 30 June 2022 to 2023. Okay, this is 1 year basis. Okay, this is 1 year. So mengira modal is on the modal akhir. Penyata untung rugi, account modal, 3 kesan rekod tak lengkap. Okay, so we are going to do modal akhir. So first of all, we need to know what is happening here is kaedah perbandingan. And for kaedah perbandingan, kaedah analysis, we need to put this down as a reminder to ourselves. Asset equals liability plus equity per milik. To find equity per milik, you minus off the asset with liability, then you get equity per milik. Then later on this equity per milik, you have to branch out to modal awal, modal tambahan, then plus untung bersih or minus rugi bersih, minus ambilan, then you have your modal akhir. Okay, so modal akhir they ask us to find, and then after that they want us to find the untung bersih or rugi bersih. What about modal awal? No need to find, huh? We need to find. Okay, so this is question 4. Okay, so question 4, extra you need to do is modal awal. So you see modal awal, you want to do penyata mengira modal pada 1 Julai 2022 also can. Okay, if you want to do the shortcut method without showing penyata because there's none here that has marks for it. Okay, the marks starting from the modal akhir. So for modal awal, if like here the things is very simple, you can just straight away do like this. Modal awal equals to asset awal minus liability awal. So straight away do like this. Okay, first of all, also for your all these items here, you need to classify them into asset or liability. Tunai di bank is asset, premis is asset, perabot asset. Deposit kadar bayaran is asset because deposit also means like prabayar. Simpanan tetap is asset, inventory of course asset, ABT asset, ABB liability. So later on you have to minus. Okay, here don't have. Prabayar, okay, it's like a deposit asset. Kadar bayaran belum bayar liability because you haven't paid. Belum bayar is also same like account belum bayar in a way to see. Do you see the sentence? Okay, do you see the phrase belum bayar? It's the same. Okay, so 1st July. Okay, all is asset. Okay lah. So okay, 6,008 plus 150K plus 4,700 plus 500. So modal awal is okay, modal awal is RM 162,000. Right? Then you do the question. But definitely they will look at around here one. Dilihat. So Puan Saira, what's your company name? No company name. So you just write Puan Saira, that's all. Okay. Penyata mengira modal pada 30 Jun 2023. Okay. RM, RM, RM. So what you can do is you can start dealing with the maklumat tambahan. Okay. So, pada 31st Disember 2022, pemilik membeli almari pameran untuk kegunaan kedai dengan wang peribadinya. Okay, wang peribadi. So, this 3,005 will be your modal tambahan. They never say belum rekod di mana-mana buku. So, okay. Kalau just modal tambahan, later you have this. Simpanan tetap 5,000 telah dibuat pada 1 Januari dengan kadar faedah 3% setahun. Perkara ini belum direkodkan dalam mana-mana buku. Belum rekod. So, you need to record. Okay, then you look at this simpanan tetap here. We have 10,500 on the 30 June 2023. So, simpanan tetap is your fixed deposit. And normally, fixed deposit will have a faedah of an amount. But for this particular simpanan tetap that you made 5,000, there is a faedah 3% setahun. And then they say belum rekodkan. So you see what is not yet record. There's a faedah. Okay, if there's a faedah 3% setahun, shouldn't be there's a faedah atas simpanan tetap that they will tell you has been gotten, right? But if they say belum rekodkan, so they are talking what? Faedah atas simpanan tetap belum terima. Simpanan tetap is something, is your own money that you save inside the bank, but you're not going to touch it for a period of timing. And during that period, your money will earn interest. So it belongs to you. But when they tell something like this, means what? You haven't get yet. It's end of the year already. There's no any faedah simpanan tetap. If they say, if the question has already a faedah simpanan tetap that they already gotten, right? They will not tell you this maklumat tambahan number 2. Rather, they will straight away put here like this. Faedah atas simpanan belum terima X amount. Or rather, nothing at all. Means, if they ask you to do apur for kaedah analysis, you saw in the penerimaan there's a faedah atas simpanan tetap, means it's okay. They already received. Okay, so simpanan tetap, all this faedah tinggi for pinjaman also as well, there will be also this faedah they can test you. So 5,000 for this particular simpanan tetap, 5,000, when they made on 1st of January, right? So 1st of January is within here. There's a 1st January 23, they make a 5K of the simpanan tetap, which is inclusive inside here already. So between 1 January until 30 June is 6 months. So by right, they should get 5,000 times 3% times 6/12. But they entirely haven't get yet. So you do like this. Okay, then you get the figure over here. Sepanjang tempoh perkara, beliau telah mengambil barang niaga and wang untuk kegunaan keluarga. Okay, kegunaan keluarga. Ambilan. Okay, 500 plus 560 equals to 1060. Okay, so they never say anything belum direkodkan, so okay. Okay, but this one they buy what? Almari pameran. Almari pameran is actually your perabot. Okay, so let's see and see perabot. Oi, guys, there's a question mark. Okay, earlier on I also see this question mark. There's something wrong there. So I look at perabot and then perabot here like oi. Actually, it's lupa direkodkan, but they never tell you. But there is a very obvious hint over here. So you have to plus 3,500 the cost. Then therefore you have how many? You have 8,200 the cost, the value of the perabot that you have for the entire year. Okay, 8,002. Now, number 4. Pulangan barang niaga kepada pembekal, okay, belum direkodkan dalam mana-mana buku perniagaan. So when you pulang barang, inventory go out. Okay, inventory go out meaning when you do the debit credit is what? Pulangan berlian. Pulangan berlian. Yeah, correct, bro. Okay, pulangan berlian. Pulangan berlian is on the credit side. So when you do a pulangan berlian, you pulang the barang to siapa? ABB, right? So ABB decreases because the liability decrease because you pulang barang because of faulty. So ABB decreases. So pulangan berlian is for apur, not inside here. Yeah, don't have any pulangan berlian word. But we have ABB. So they say belum record again. So you need to record lah. So ABB has to be decreased by 375 loh. Okay? Done. And then inventory pada 30 Jun terlebih nilai overvalue by 350. So what to do? If it's over, then you need to kurangkan lah. 350 your inventory minus off loh. That's all. If they say terkurang nilai, you need to plus lah. Okay? So this done. Then 31st March, somebody ABT Muflis bye-bye. Hutangnya hapus kira. Belum ambil tindakan. Normally ABT the hutang lapor haven't do anything yet. Okay, and then I suppose after the question, right? After this, they'll ask you to do what? PHR lah. So you see, susun nilai and PHR already appear. So PHR 2%. Oh, okay, 2%. Okay. And then susut nilai 10% setahun atas perabot. Okay, perabot. Now you see, they just started on 1st July. So this perabot is just only happened. But they haven't do any susut nilai. So you need to do now loh. Okay, so there's two susut nilai here. First is the existing perabot that you have in the beginning of the time. After that is another perabot that you buy in the middle of the year. So after you times 10% for this 3,500 punya perabot, you have to multiply by 6/12. Okay, sorry, wait, 6/12. I see wrongly. Just now I thought it's the 1st January. That one is actually for the simpanan tetap. Okay, it's the 31st December. This one here they are particularly talking about. Almari Palmera is a perabot mah. Okay, 31st December. So this one is happened on the 31st December 22. So it's somewhere within before here. So December 31 is actually equivalent to 1st of January 2023. Why? Now imagine you open up your shop, okay, and then you buy something. Let's say this thing that you bought is around 11 something. You reach your company 11:59. Okay, and then your accountant is solving some and clearing some debts and some account stuff to do on the computer. Control save 12 a.m. already. So it's 1st January and Happy New Year. So whenever you saw something 31st December, it's actually 1st of January. Okay, so January to June, 6 months. So yeah, you have to multiply also by another 6/12. Okay, for the susun nilai. And so that's it. Now we can do all the things here already. Okay, so we are just focusing everything here on 30 June. Okay. So asset first, TUNAI di bank. TUNAI di bank is actually means bank lah. How much? 7,550. Premise. Perabot. Okay, this is the cost first. Then you need to minus susut nilai terkumpul. $4,700 times 10% plus another 3,500 times 10% times 6/12. So what you get? Okay, one is 470 plus another what? 350 divided by 2. You get a 645 minus of you get 7555. Okay. Then deposit kadar bayaran. Then simpanan tetap. Then just now got some other simpanan tetap belum terima. That one is actually your asset because haven't get yet. Then we have inventory. Then ABT. Then you need to minus peruntukan hutang lagu. Okay, ABT, we have the hutang lapuk, so show it out. 6,500 minus the 500. Okay, peruntukan hutang lagu, 6,000 times 2%. 2%, right? So 6 times 2 is 12. 120. 1,000 minus 120. 5880. Okay, then after that, insurance prabaya, copy only. Okay, that's all. So you total up. Okay, jumlah aset. Then minus off liability. So liability, we have account belum bayar. Then we also have kadar bayaran belum bayar. Okay, minus off. Have 191,498. Okay, modal on 30 June 2023. Okay, guys, I'll give you some time to copy down. Any questions? And Noah, done ready? Okay, now let's go next. Okay, next is we're gonna do penyata untung rugi. So again, Saira penyata untung rugi tahun berakhir 30 Jun 2023. Okay, RM. Then we start with modal akhir. So modal akhir we have 191,498. Okay, plus any ambilan. Just move up the equation only. Okay, just move up the equation over here. Just move up. Okay, then after that we have ambilan. Ambilan is 500 plus 560 equals to 1060. One nine two five five eight. Then after that tolak. Okay, modal tambahan. Okay, modal tambahan. We have 3,500. And then one more modal awal. Modal awal is how much? 162,000. Okay, when you minus off, therefore you get 27058. That will be your untung bersih. Okay, 27058. Okay. Okay. So try to do for the next question on your own. Okay. So next is account modal. So account modal, just like usual, you have to know that account modal is baki credit. So modal in the beginning of the year 2022 1 July, baki BB, that will be the modal awal that you calculated earlier, which is 162,000. Okay. Then after that, there's a modal tambahan, correct? So you add on 31st December. Which is a perabot. Okay. Now, then there will be the untung birthday for the year 2023 June 30. Untung birthday 27058. Then we also have an ambilan. So ambilan reduces your modal. Okay, 2023 June 30. Ambilan 1060. Then after that, calculate the total left. Minus 1060, then 191,498. That will be your baki akhir. Baki HB, which is your modal akhir. July 1, 2023. Okay. So, nyatakan 3 kesan of rekod tak lengkap. Oh, haven't finished copy yet, huh? Okay, so here you go. Now, while we looking at 3 kesan. Okay, 3 kesan rekod tak lengkap. Well, very, very simple. When rekod tak lengkap, you cannot do your imbangan duga. Imbangan duga tidak dapat disediakan untuk menyemak ketepatan rekod. Then what else? Imbangan duga cannot do, then your penyata kewangan tidak dapat disediakan loh, your APU PKK. If you cannot do that, then you cannot do analysis of the prestasi of your kewangan of the company. Tak boleh buat. Like that? Very easy. Just look at your kitaran perakaunan. So normally kitaran perakaunan, it will end when you are able to do penyata kewangan. After penyata kewangan, normally higher management level, they will do what? They will do a analysis and tafsiran so that they can give this presentation to the shareholders. Okay? As what you have learned in your bab 1 of form 5 mah. That's the one. Okay, done copying down already, right? Okay, got it, guys. So now, let's cover a bit about TUNAI stuff. Okay, this part is important. Kawalan TUNAI, as in kawalan this word, you'll be learning next time in your audit and assurance on internal control. So all the items that you see in your penyata kewangan, your APU and PKK has its own control measure. Okay, so same goes for TUNAI. For your accounting, for principal accountant, you'll be only touching one kawalan TUNAI. That's all. Nothing much. No jualan, ABT, ABB, no. The one next time in uni. Okay, so why you need to control your money? Why? Because you want to reduce the risk of misappropriation and money being stolen. Penyelewengan means you use the money for the wrong purposes. Okay, then you want to ensure that your cash is used for the most productive purposes. Okay, you don't want to just simply use the money and you earn peanuts. Okay, and also you want to make sure that you have enough money. Okay, now aspect kawalan, how you control the money and how you protect your money. Okay, for the money that you take or receive, let's use receive the word, and then you pay, there will be individuals handling. Okay, there is somebody who is receiving the money, there's somebody who is approving the money to be spent. Then you see, when you receive money, there will be not only receiving, there will be somebody who record and another person who will be holding the cash. There's three fellas. And for payment, there will be somebody who do the approval, and there will be another person who make the payment. So like how many? There's 5 people. Documentation, all monies has to have is all supporting documentation. Okay, be it receiving money and also paying money. Then physical control. Okay, money has to be simpan in a peti bersih, the safety box, or straight away is the bank. And then when payment are being made, you normally will be using checks. So checks has to be simpan in a safe place and locked it up. Okay, check kosong. Check kosong, because anybody, if they do something wrong, they can write a check of money to their own self, right? So that's the thing you need to look at. Pusingan tugas, rotation of job. Okay, like for penerimaan tunai got 1, 2, 3 Okay, for every 3 months, let's say, the person who menerima tunai will switch their role with the person who record. And then the one who records will switch with the person who pegang the tunai. The one who pegang tunai will switch with the person who menerima tunai. Because why? They don't want you to get used and very familiar with that particular position. If not, you will be, the person will be very familiar, and then they got some kind of evil thoughts. Later they can just go and steal the money, and then after that they return back the money, that kind of thing. So be careful. Okay, so jobs has to be switched from time to time. And for the ones who making payment, okay, the one who making payment and recording the payment has to be also switched. Okay, switching roles time to time. Okay, this is the control procedures. Okay, so particularly I want to cover a little bit about your belanjawan tunai. So still remember why you need to have belanjawan tunai. Okay, so belanjawan tunai, one of them is mainly to get loan. The bank will ask you to provide your belanjawan tunai. Okay, belanjawan tunai is actually a budget. So this budget will make sure that you spend your money according to your priority. And then it enables you to make a comparison between the money that you receive and the money that you are paid. Okay, and you can control the money you pay or the money you receive. Okay, then after that, mencari sumber tambahan to menampung kekurangan tunai. If not enough money, then you go and find other source of income. And this also will let you know how liquid and how your money is being flow well. Okay, if your money is stuck, you know, if not money. If your money has a lot of money, then you can flow the money easily to buy things or to earn more things. Okay, and this will be your format. Okay, you have to get used to the format. Okay, and this part, well, very rare, but you need to know. So if the money for receiving, it will be memuaskan if the real amount is more than the one that you dijangka, that you expect, which is yang dijangka means the belanjawan that you do. Tidak memuaskan means if the earnings that you get is lesser. Payment, definitely you want the payment is, the real payment is lesser than the one that you expected. Okay, so this is the part of the prestasi perniagaan that you need to take note of it. Very rare to ask in exam, but can be asked. Okay, so let's see one question. Okay, this question I need you just have a look and you scribble on your own. Okay. Okay, let's go for this one here, page 37. I give you 15 minutes to try to do on your own. Scribble on the maklumat tambahan over there. Yeah. So I see you again at around 11:45 a.m. Okay. So try to do first. See you later. Okay, come let's see this question. So, belanjawan tunai. So, Klub Karate Ninjo ingin membuat satu anggaran kewangan for 3 months from May to July. Anggaran tersebut adalah seperti berikut. Okay, baki tunai on 1st May is 8,000. So, 1st of May is 8,000. So, therefore, this will be your baki BB. Okay, if they say memulakan perniagaan, then therefore that will be modal on your very first day. Okay, so until July, so it's going to be a May, June, and July format. Okay, and you see, they ask you to do also laporan prestasi. So that will be your yang dijangka versus sebenar, then whether the prestasi is memuaskan atau tidak memuaskan. So this part for the second question is, this one is all the jumlah, you know, of the sebenar for 3 months. Sebenar. Okay, so in your second question, right, for you to answer the second question, your first question must have, okay, all this is the butir, May, June, July, and the jumlah. Jumlah is you take this plus with this plus with this equals to this amount. All every single line by line. Okay, then for the second question, you show the sebenar, you just copy down, and then yang dijangka for each of these, including jumlah penerimaan, jumlah pembayaran, and the lebihan kurangan, that one. Okay, yang dijangka based on the first one, you just copy down all everything. Okay, and then for the sebenar, you also jumlahkan for the penerimaan and you jumlahkan for the pembayaran. Okay, then after that another one here is prestasi. Memuaskan atau tidak memuaskan. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Baki tunai, this will be baki BB. Dia ingin mendapat pinjaman bank sebanyak 9,000 pada bulan Jun. So there will be pinjaman that you receive in June. So there's a plus. Pinjaman akan dibayar balik dalam masa setahun mulai tarikh pinjaman dibuat. So meaning to say on June itself. Okay, June and July. So 9K divided by 12 equals to 750 per month. So for June and July itself, both minus money. Then, okay, I also like to do one thing when it comes to belanjawan tunai. I like to go to the short sentence one. The last sentence, I go last one. The long sentence, I go last. And then I like to do with all these fixed expenses, which is the belanja tetap, sewa, kadar bayaran, belanja am, insurance, those things. Okay, setiap bulan, so May, June, July, all the same. Then you see next, this is one gang one. Semua jenis perbelanjaan kecuali sewa dijangka akan bertambah. So meaning sewa is the same for May, June, July. But kadar bayaran, okay, kadar bayaran and belanja am akan bertambah 10% dalam June and 20% based on previously on July. So May will be 360, but June you times 1.1, you get this amount. Then after that you times 1.2, you get another amount for July. Same goes to belanja am also. Okay, belanja am like this kind of method, but it's 280. Okay, and you get 小数点. Okay, you get decimal points. Right? Then computer yang dibeli disusut nilai. Okay, when you see susut nilai, just cancel it off. Susut nilai is fake money. It's not a real money. So you must throw it away. Okay? Now, number 5, another short one. So pada May, Club membeli sebuah komputer berharga 2950. Okay, whenever there's a asset bukan semasa, when you see the number 2950 or any number, you pause for a while, look behind. Semasa pembelian, 450 akan dibayar Okay, when they buy in May. Minus money ya. Bakinya akan dijelaskan ansuran selama 5 ansuran yang tetap. Okay, bakinya for 5 installments. So the baki will be 2950 minus 450, that will be 2500. Divided by 5, that will be 500 per month. Okay, so that will be for after that, after May. So it's for June and then July minus. Okay, so that will be your pembayaran. Then, which one you want to do? Number 3 or 4? Okay, let's see for number 4 lah. Okay, pada bulan Mei. Okay, this one I will need space. Bulan Mei, 3 orang penyelamat akan diambil dengan gaji bulanan 480 seorang. Okay, Mei is 3 times 480. This one is minus money ya, pembayaran. Okay, Jun 2 orang lagi diambil. So meaning in June there will be 3 plus 2 times 480. Okay. Dan pada bulan Julai seorang lagi. Be careful for this kind of wordings dengan gaji yang sama. Okay, so July there will be like what 3 plus 2 plus 1 lah. Okay. Gaji akan naik sebanyak 10% selepas berkhidmat 2 bulan. Or if you serve for 2 months at least, you'll be getting a pay rise. So meaning to say is who will be affected for this one? This one lah, because May, June, July. So in July, the payment will be different. It's for these 3 people. So 3 people times 480 times 1.1. Then after that, in June, got 2 new person, what? Okay, but these 2 new person is still new. They are not yet, you know. They are not yet 2 months. Okay, so because why? In June, only eligible for the pay rise is in August. So 2 and this person 1 more is no rise, no pay rise. So your July gaji is like this. Okay, so this is your pembayaran. Is gaji. Now for number 3, bilangan ahli. Okay, when you see this kind of bilangan ahli, your club is you get what? Yuran mah. Okay, so yuran is your money come in. Okay, anggaran bilangan ahli pada bulan Mei dianggarkan 150 orang. Okay, you see ya. May, June, July. Okay, ahli. Ahli got 150 people. Okay, dan akan bertambah 10% pada bulan Jun. Okay, penambahan So 10%. So how many people increase liao? Increase by how much? Increase by how much? 150 times 1.1 is 165 total. So meaning increase by 15 people in June. Then in July, 20% bertambah again. So 165 times, okay, 1.2, it will become 198. So 198 minus 165 equals got 33 newcomers. Okay, I split one the total and one is the differences in the incremental. Because why? I'm sure there will be yuran bulanan and yuran masuk. You see yuran masuk. Okay, so yuran masuk is 50 bagi setiap ahli baru. Yuran keahlian bulanan ialah 20 seorang. So yuran ahli is 20 person, 20 ringgit per person. So every month times 20, this one amount. Okay, and then there's a yuran masuk 50 ringgit. So there's another plus here and money come in. So there's 2 plus money. Okay, so yuran masuk for May don't have. Because why? The club karate, they never say this club karate is memulakan. It's not memulakan. So if I memulakan, my May will be 150 also times 20 times how many? Yuran masuk 50 ringgit. No. Since this is not memulakan, so my May do not have any yuran masuk. But this 150 Ali in May is my existing Ali. So the one that will charge and earn yuran masuk is in June, 50 times 50. Then in July, 33 times 50. That is the yuran masuk. The incremental will charge yuran masuk. The Ali, which is the existing one, and the total of the new month that you charge your yuran Ali. Okay, any questions? Okay, this is the scribbles, your workings. Okay, you can screenshot. Okay, so after that, your answer will be look like this. Okay, this will be your answer. The answer behind is different. This is the real answer. Okay, screenshot ya. Then after that, when you do the laporan for the prestasi, you take the dijangka, which the one you calculated, match with the sebenar, the totals, and the prestasi perniagaan for you to write memuaskan or tidak memuaskan for each of it. Okay, penerimaan, if you have the real amount is bigger than the one that you expected, it will be good. Pembayaran, if the real one is lesser than the dijangka, that will be good. Same goes for lebihan. Lebihan or kurangan, definitely you want the real one is to be lebih than the expected ones. Or the expected ones you get a kurangan, but in real is lebih. So it's good. Okay. So any questions? Okay, so if no questions, then we can call it a day and good luck for your exams. Okay, I see you at the top. Okay, bye.